Hey everybody, welcome back to A Hero's Rest. Check out Goblin Smack, and this is the first time that I've ever seen one of my heroes actually run. They seem like they always walk around everywhere, but this time Goblin's running, and he must be in a really big hurry to turn in that quest. He's very excited. Look at him, he's so happy. Goblin Smacking the heavy hitter. Now our money is getting a little bit close here. We're technically below the owed payouts area, so I kind of got to be a little bit careful on spending. But for the most part, I think things are looking pretty good. We got a lot of quests on the board. We got a lot of imminent threats too, but they're all kind of pending. They're already heroes out there trying to make those things happen, which are good. We do have one more boss quest, which is checked, so I need someone to go off and do that. I'm sure it'll get done because we got like nine days left to go. As far as the shops go, we got good inventory pretty much everywhere. I'm just trying to keep things busy. We do need a bit more food, I guess, but other than that, we got inventory in pretty much all the shops. The cape gave me a really bad RNG, actually. Capes, unfortunately, I had 5 broken capes in a row, and I do wish that they would kind of change the system to where you were less likely to break things that were at a significantly lower level, right? Because we're able to make cape 3, and yet we're still breaking 5 tier 1 capes in a row, and that just seems bonkers to me. So I think they need to adjust how the random number generator is to provide bias against breaking things that are at a significantly lower tier than what that shopkeeper is capable of. So like, I think maybe a base value of I don't know, maybe 30% to break for a tier 3 because it's so new to us, it's advanced to us, right? Or 20% to break if it's that low. But to give me something that can break that often, I think there's definitely not something right there. So I'm gonna expand to get more jute farms. So I'm not really sure how much room I'm gonna need in this training area. So I'm trying to move the base station here, but I'm noticing that the trainer actually doesn't move with it. So he's just gonna stay in the exact same spot, regardless of where I put that thing. That's pretty unfortunate. Now, we are gonna go in and start making helmets because we need helmets to be on display and to be in stock when I go ahead and activate it for new classes. And we're gonna start slowly introducing helmets into these various different classes, being careful to only have, work it in slowly. Do things like the heavy hitters and the paladins first. There are less of them, and so we can sort of keep up with the demand there, and then as we get more of them outfitted, we can bring in the dual wielders and start getting more helmets there too. So we can go into our training classes here. We're gonna go to, I guess, heavy hitters and probably just paladin in general, I think, first, and we're gonna go ahead and activate headgear on the paladin class. And then we'll also incorporate it into the heavy hitters and the dual wielders as well. That's the plan anyway. So I've given you a brief summary of the things that are going on in the village. There's not a whole lot other than just trying to get the quests done and, getting different resources harvested, trying to keep things in stock. It's a hurry up and wait game. Yeah, this is a very interesting, I guess, maybe summary for some people. I don't know what to say. This is one of those games where I'm actually struggling to figure out how to present the content for it. So, and this might be why not a lot of content creators are playing it, just because it's got a slow pace to it. Not gonna lie, there's definitely a pacing problem with it, and I kind of hope that they fix it to make it just a little bit. I want to say just give the player more to do. I mean, it sounds weird since you can have times where there's not a lot in stock and you have to try to get the resources for it to make things in stock, but it's really, I don't know how to describe it. It just feels really slow. I don't know. I'm having a good time with it. If you guys are too, we can keep playing it, of course, but I'm a little bit worried about pacing here, and I think there's a reason why, you can somehow, you can tell if you've been a creator as long as I have, you can kind of tell when a game is catching on and when it isn't, and, the reasons why it may not be. I think pacing is probably the problem with this game at its core, but we're going to keep going, all right? So there's my quick update, and sort of, just talking about things that have happened already and not really a whole lot to show you there. So let's just get back into the game here and play in real time. All right, so I'm still trying to hammer away at the quests here. We are getting some turned in. I'm up to 11,600 gold, so I feel pretty confident about not, dipping under, but we still have 9,000 in pending payouts. Aaron Wen is here, not happy, and he's coming for a quest, not happy, which is not what you want to see. You don't want to see people coming for a quest when they're not happy. So I'm going to try to, I think, give you something. At CR 30, we should give you something that is near your ability, like at least something where it's not like super hard, right? And it looks like I've got maybe this one. This one could be for Aaron Wen because it looks like it is a slay quest. Maybe I go gathering with you instead. I'm not sure if there's an inherent danger increase in a quest if you're going to slay versus going to gather, but I think I'll get you on this one. It's in your range, and since you're not feeling good, since you're not happy, maybe it will be better. But I can't. It's sometimes hard to tell why heroes aren't happy because we have lots of stuff in shops. I think kind of what it is just because I have a lack of resources, I can't keep making tier 1s, tier 2s, even tier 3 items. And those are the upgrades that they are looking for. And I just can't get those because I don't have those advanced resources. And since the trader never shows up, ever, in this game, it's a little hard to source them at will. So I'm going to need to rely on the quests in order to get them. Which unfortunately means I have to pay for them with heroes, and that's that's fine, but it's risky, just because it takes forever, and they could die and fail, and I don't know. It is, I think, a bit less expensive to get them from a quest usually, but the time it takes to get that happening, I really like the trader to be here more often. It does look like winter is showing up again, which means I need to rush to the water. Oh, hey, frame rates. What's going on? There we go. Rush to the water and make sure that I got all the fish that are possible and all of the different sources for it. It's up by the inn over here. Okay, so all the sources that you can fish at have been fished. So good. It looks to me like the king wants something. The king wants things. I believe I can do this for him, actually. The wood, I only have 3 of these, so I will need to get more of that. But everything else I can give him. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we need to start working on getting this level 2 wood. If I can get the mouse over to stay. So this is just called U, right? Ridvan just turned in the quest for the Kobold boss. So there's only one left. Only one time left. Aaron Wen is looking for a quest. He's just not here yet. Lucius. Yeah, so I don't want Aaron Wen going on the boss slaying quest because he's not in a good mood. You need good morale to do that. So it's probably somebody who's returning, hopefully. Goblin, Winnie, also not in a good mood. Adventure. So it's got to be one of these guys have got to have the check mark. I don't see it yet. Chaos. Chaos is our hero, hopefully. At 27, he's barely strong enough to do it, but if he can accomplish this goal, we will stay off of that Kobold boss's radar, and we will conquer that territory too, which is very nice. Of course, we are still going after the stronger enemies even still. We do have some quests out here to, say, for example, go after the animal beasts. And you got to learn more information about the animal beasts in order to beat them, right? So if I go into, let's say, slay and then to animal beasts here, you have to build your knowledge to get to their den, right? So right now I'm working on the farm. I'm trying to get tier 2 here linen, right? Trying to get more linen. Just go ahead and get this on the radar, I guess. People are in their 20s can do this. Maybe we'll let somebody who has 20 exactly do it too. And then that wood, we need that extra type of wood. So we'll go into, this. And I think we'll go gather with this. We'll go treasure hunt with this to the tombs. And we'll let somebody bring back, 6 to 9 of these is a good amount. And I think we'll get even, I was going to get 2 of them on there, but I guess just the one for now. Okay, there we go. So that's going to provide me with 9 more, and we need to provide 9 more to the king. So if they come back with maximum load, we're good. The chances of that are usually quite small, I think. So why don't we go ahead and do a farming and mining one for a little lower payout, but a little more guarantee that we can actually do this. Looks like I can't have any more quests yet. Also, you'll notice that music comes in every time I go to the inn. If we don't like that, I believe you can turn the music off by clicking this button right here. And then when we go into the station, the music will stay, whatever the global music is for that, right? So that's the music for the inn. Now I'm wondering if these other shops have music, and that one does not. So the tailor doesn't have any specific kind of music. If we look at the blacksmith, I'm pretty sure it's just the inn. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it off because just having that switch every time I go there, I don't know, it kind of throws me off a little bit, to be honest. So I'm just going to kind of turn that off for now. So real quick looking here, potions. Are we out of potions? We're out of potions. So let's go ahead and adjust that. See if we can't do something about being out of potions really quick. I'll just go here, 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 and here. And I want to make a potion that gets people in better morale. And I think that's this one. Yeah, this one. Surge of Morale, which unfortunately requires 4 fish that I do not have. So I won't be able to do that one, but yikes. Okay, fine. Let's go ahead and make, like, I don't know, 5 of these luck potions. Good. And then I also want more XP just so they keep leveling up fast. And then I like the fish for this potion here. It's a very a nice safe potion to make here. May protect them, you know. It's a low chance, 7% chance to succeed, but it's something, right? So it can, and as you go further down the list, they get more powerful of effects. So like this one here, if I do a tier 4 version of this, now it's a 1 in 4 chance. But like these are just, there's so many resources here that are hard to source. So it just got to take a long time to source them. And whoever said it before, where they're happy that, I think it was Zeph, happy that I'm playing this and not them because there's a lot of hurry up and wait in the game. Yep, that's to get these advanced resources. That's what it's all about, man. All right, so I'm gonna keep going. I'll give you that whole cut ahead thing. I'm still taking a look at inventory. Did we get anybody else buying? Okay, some people bought that stuff. We can make more leather armor. And then I think helmets, are next. So I have a good amount of cash, actually. Why don't we do this now? Because we have the resources to do it. So we're going to go in and get helmets done. So we're going to say helmets. And we're just going to take... I'm going to probably like not want these hats. So I'm going to need to maybe make like certain types of helmets. And maybe what we'll do is we'll go with something like... I don't want something that's really flashy. Something simple. Yeah, this is fine for me. Something simple. And then we'll add like different colors. So this one, I do want to change the name every time. So we'll have this helmet here, which is broken now. We'll do another one that's the same color, I suppose. Good. We'll change its color. Maybe we'll do 2 of them that are this color. There we go. Okay, and then we'll do another one that's maybe this color. Another 2 that are this color. All right, good. I like to see that. I don't like to see that so much. Maybe take 2 that are like this color. So just something simple, not flashy yet. And then when we go to sell to like the mages and stuff, then we'll make them a little higher quality. And then maybe we could adjust this little inlet part too. So like go blue here with, yeah, something like this. So we'll take and make 2 of these too. Now, they're all broken, which sucks, and it's not really doing a whole lot, unfortunately, when they're broken, but at least it's something. So now I've got a good amount of helmets. I can go into my classes, and I'm going to say the paladins and the heavy hitters are the first to use headgear in their class. And we'll see what the supply looks like after we start doing that, but they should all rush over here now to get helmets, and that should help me out a little bit more, too. Maybe we can make a couple more. Need more practice to make them better, right? So we can make a couple more, and you know, maybe a slightly different style, maybe. So we can keep it like these are more like hoods. Not sure I want them to be hoods. Maybe we'll get the extras on there. Yeah, a couple of masks could be okay. You know, like kind of like they're sneaky that way. So We can do like 2 of them here. We'll say, we'll do one that's this color. Oh, we have stockpile problems. Okay. All right, no big deal. We have 30 heroes now in town, which is kind of wild to see 30 heroes. Rianne here is going for a quest and she's not happy. So there's that. I mean, people die. That's just what happens in this game. People die, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it. But I do have quests on the board for a wide variety of people, 11 to 16 here. Although, if I take a look at my needs real quick, 1924, 2011. The 14 might get taken, and there's nothing for the 11. I might need to put something on there for the lower levels just real quick. Probably a good idea. So we'll give, I don't know, give like some metal scavenging kind of quest. 10 to 14, that kind of thing, yeah. They don't really, make much money, but there's something there for them. And we can get them at least something on the list that they can do so that they're not left with nothing to do. Mr. Shiny Shord, yeah. Shiny Shord Goblin Smackin' coming back. He looks like he's probably turning in a quest. Goblin. No? He's just wandering around looking for food. So the in-town thing, the location, this is when they start visiting shops. This is them visiting shops looking to get upgrades, items, whatever. You can see that we have 2 new people. One dual wielding machine is brand new. And 1 paladin is brand new. So we're going to need to make sure that we have items in stock for those 2 classes. And of course, the first place to go is the blacksmith. So I would say that we have a decent assortment for brand new people. Whether you're 2-handed like the heavy hitter or the paladin needs a 1-handed sword, right? There is still a tier 2 1-handed sword in here, so there's still something for them. The dual wielder has an uncommon tier 1 here that they could buy. The armors are a tricky thing because they always take more resources than I have to make them. So it's kind of like still waiting on quests to come back or a trader to get here so that I can get that resource. And I've got so many. I think the game really honestly needs a on-map source for, like, give me a mine. A mine that I can establish where I can mine my own bronze. And like that item is a bottleneck all the time because it appears on the map, but it's still the same frequency as every other item. And every other item, I can usually get it pretty easily, but that stuff just takes a while. So, all right, I'm gonna let it run a little bit longer. We'll see what we can do about this boss. I'm pretty sure the boss quest is done as soon as this person comes back. So returning from, it was chaos, right? Returning from quest. So it does appear as though they have been successful, and they will return from the quest. And they will be all right. And then I think once I have maybe 20 grand, I think is the number I want to get to money-wise. I have about 20 grand in the bank. It's probably more. I think I need to save up to be even like 30. At that point, then we can look at maybe getting our woodworker shop going. And that's the final shop, and it's going right here. And we can, of course, do things to get our own wood. So the only resource on the top side here that you can't get any other way, it seems, I guess it's like food, which is a really bizarre thing to not be able to grow, and the bronze. You're kind of reliant on the map to give that to you, unless you just use it for, obviously have it as a quest point too. So, all right, so the game just told me that the trader is about to arrive, so that will be good for us. Now, I still don't have the items for the king, so I'm kind of hoping that there's going to be enough time to do that. But Ridvan just told me, going to the shop, there wasn't anything for him in the shop. There wasn't an upgrade for him. Thankfully, he's a little more reasonable, because he's one of our original heroes. A little more reasonable than the rest of these heroes. His morale's at 70%. If he gets to 40%, that's the number where they can leave, which is just bonkers to me. Like, why not 0? But 40% is where they can leave. So thankfully, Ridvan's not going to leave because he's at 70% now. But of course, he was at, I believe he was at like near 90% when that happened. So he took like a big dip in his morale just because there wasn't an upgrade. Which, to be fair, he's, you know, wielding epic tier 2 armor and a legendary one-handed sword. So like, there's not a whole lot I'm going to be able to do there to provide you with an upgrade at the blacksmith. But okay then. Make sure we get enough food. I am going to need to watch my budget. I am definitely below that owed payout number. But I have to have food here, otherwise people will definitely leave. So let's get food here, and so they can at least do that. I've opened up, as a way to hopefully help my budget, I have opened up helmets to every class. So I'm really counting on people coming down here, yep, like these guys are. And now every class can now have a helmet. And so can be more protected, etc. For this stuff. Trader is here. Let's take a look and see what we can get from him. Everything that's broken needs to be sold, and hopefully by doing that, I can get enough money. I'm actually hoping. Look at all this. Look at the tailor. Oh god. That was the tanner. Look at the tailors. All these broken capes that I made before, those can go. This bad potion can go. And any bad food can go. Okay, everything that's bad is gone. We're at $11,000. I'm going to open up one of these crates because I can and hopefully get... okay, that's the highest tier wood, which is not bad, I guess. I assume that's going to be hard to achieve later, so we have 8 of that now. Yeah, still need the tier 2 on that, though. But at least now, with the trader being here, I can get rid of all my bad stuff. So let's see where we need to go from here. The capes, there are 3 of them. They're pretty good. I don't think I need to address that just yet. All the helmets that are available are decent quality now. Shouldn't be anything broken in the shops anymore. Real quick. So offhand, we need to make another offhand sword. This is tier 2. So it's a good offhand sword, but I do need to make more. We can get a couple like tier 1s or something for new people. So offhands... Like I can only make 2 of them, so I guess I will go ahead and do that. Hopefully they're not terrible. God. It's just, again, like if it's tier 1 and you're already leveled up, you should have a, I mean, I'm not going to say it shouldn't ever happen, right? So like, sure, there's a chance of that happening, but it should be a lot lower chance than what it seems to be. I'm going to spend 12 more tickets to get some stuff. All right, so... That's going to get me the highest quality here. That's Mooncloth, which I assume is probably worth those tickets. Because that's what those tickets are kind of meant for anyway, I think. So we're going to need now to look at, like, 11,000. We're going to need to maybe refill this so that visitors can get that from me. Refill that. No, we don't need to. What about the blacksmith? Do we need to refill that? Yes, we do. And the potion master, do we need to refill that? No, I apparently clicked it too many times. Come on, place it, please. Place it. I'm clicking. You're not placing it. Thank you. Let's try it again. So it doesn't need to be refilled. Is there anything that the tanner needs? They are training here. That's just nice. Is there anything that the tanner can have that would allow them to sell things to visitors? Actually, before I look into that, I have to make sure that everyone leaving for a quest has something to do. And there's a 33. Ridvan is on his way to get a quest. Oh, boy. 33. Let's make sure there's something meaningful on the board. And I'm thinking this wood, right? I'm thinking we get him, put him on a treasure hunt in the tombs to get me this. And that 33 would be good for that. So let's go ahead and get that. And just in case there's another one like Ridvan looking to do it, we're going to get a second one in there to do the same quest. I don't know why the Kobold one isn't done yet. Are they just taking their time? Or what? Like, where are they? This is Chaos. Where are you at, Chaos? He's not in town. This must have been really far away. It's been like several days, and he's just still gone. So, I mean, I hope he's successful, but... if he's not, I'm going to be really crunched for time on that because it's only 4 days away. It's going to suck. It'd be really nice to get that 8 grand from the king, though, because I think that puts me over 20 grand. And I'm, again, looking for the money that's needed in order to go in and get my woodmaker going so I can get new classes, people. Start bringing in more heroes with new classes of heroes. You know what? The trader, while you're here, I think I'm going to sell you a whole bunch of my herbs while you're here, because I don't need this many herbs. I just can't imagine needing that many. I know they get really discounted as I do that a lot, but I'm going to do it. Same thing with the cloth. We don't need this much, and I'm going to sell a bunch so that I can get that extra money. So 14K. I might even look to sell you a little bit of food. I can't grow that, though, so that part is a little bit... Oh, it's hardly worth anything at all anyway. Never mind. I can't grow that on my own, though, so doing that kind of sucks. And then maybe I'll spend a little bit of the money to get the bronze. That feels terrible to do that. Actually, maybe I just go in and buy it. If I buy 9 of these, it's going to cost me like over $1 grand. So it dips into my profit huge. I think I can afford to wait for a hero to bring me those. I've got 9 days. I can afford to wait. So in that case, yeah, I think I'm just going to be good here with the trader. Yeah, I'm good now. Thanks for coming by eventually, Mr. Trader. So 14 grand. Let's make sure we have potions and stuff too, because they're going to complain if they don't have that. And Chaos has finally arrived back in town. So the Kobold quest will be completed. The boss will be defeated. I can rhyme. It's like how I rhymed there. This is probably a better usage for these herbs instead of selling it to the trader, because then you can, of course, turn this into profit. If I'm making each one of these for 195, and I make 8 of them... cost me 1,500 total there. And if I take a look at my potions of luck, that's easily profit. So, oh yeah, that's a lot of profit. So rather than selling the herbs to the trader, I should just simply make potions of luck. You know, it used to be I would do that anyway for the experience, but since we're maxed out there anyway, it doesn't really do anything for me anymore. So potions of luck, though, obviously are just, you know, potions are always something that everybody wants. So Tanner, looking at helmet, cap. So you don't have any armors remaining. So that's going to be an upgrade that they don't have. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. We'll go with medium armor, and we're going to need to make a bunch of it. So I'm thinking we go with 5 of them. I have the money for that. Go. Uncommon, normal, uncommon. Give me something good here. Come on. Well, that's not it, but at least there's something in stock, and that's all that matters. Okay. Okay, good. So I think I'm set for this. I do want to end this video with the Kobold boss being beaten. I just have to wait for Chaos, the slow ass, to get over here. He's been traveling a long time. He's been walking, just walking, and it's my fault for putting the inn so far away. It's the furthest possible building, which... it has its pros and cons, right? Like, if you're going to want to turn in your quest in time, then that's negative, right? But if you're also looking to make sure that you get a quest on the board before they arrive, right, then it's a positive. You have more time to put quests on the board before these guys with the green letters get to the board. You know, so let's see. What do I need? 22, 33. That's Ridvan's quest. 16, 18, 12. Okay. We currently have on the board. Ridvan's definitely got something he can do. In fact, I'll probably specifically place him on that one. Make sure he takes it. There's actually a lot for 23 through 35. Is a really wide range, so I think we're pretty good there. 17 to 25, that takes care of the 18, but I don't think... yeah, the 18 should have this one. I think it's... is it Goblins coming or Blabster? Which one is coming to the quest? Which one of you were 18? I thought there was one. Goblin, yeah. It's a Goblin, and then a lot of these guys. So Goblins should have that quest. I think I want to start working on Animal Beast some more. Thankfully, Animal Beast, we can get the tier 2 items at the farm. We don't need to wait till the village to do that. In fact, I think probably the village will end up giving me this, maybe. which will be good. So we're going to have one animal beast slay quest here from 21 to 32. And then I'm going to switch to the wood to get this level of wood. And we'll do the same thing with animal beasts here, 21 to 32. Very good. And then I need some easier ones. So we can go back to, I think, goblins. I'm not sure we're killing enough of those yet. So let's put a couple of goblin slaying quests on the board. We can go swamp here. And we'll just make sure we bring back the bronze for this. All right. So that seems pretty solid. As far as having enough quests for all the slaying we need to do. I think I want more iron. I have 31 of it, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to need more. I think also, no, I should go after this first. I should go after this first, because this is preventing me from making tier 2 iron armors. So I need a whole bunch of this stuff. So why don't we put like, oh, I can't put any more on the board. Damn it. All right, well, it is what it is. So Ridvan's looking at the board. He's thinking to himself, you know, it better be something for me this time, because my morale has just been bad lately, and I want to fix it. 33. There seems to be something on the board. Maybe I should pick one up. And he does have a quest objective. He's going on a treasure hunt. Yep, that's the one I told him to go. He's going to go get that U for me. So, very good. Coming in, is this? It's not who I think it is. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Are you in here? You coming? Chaos, where are you? Are you in town? Chaos. Right here, he's in town. Where is he? All right, Chaos is coming up. Finally, HP's at 27. There she is. She matches too. I wonder if the game does that. Does the game like change the aesthetics of things to make you match? It's like, are you more apt to buy leather armor if you're Dweely? I don't know who that is. Are you more apt to buy the red leather armor if you have a red cape or vice versa? And also red hair. Just like everybody's starting to match. I kind of like how they're doing that. Maybe the colors of things change. I don't know. Kind of defeats the purpose of a color picker if that's the case, right? Goblin smacking coming in with his shiny sword. He's basically his own light source. Okay, so Chaos comes in, turns in the quest, and we complete the boss slay quest 4 days early. Very, very nice. We get 2,400 gold for that. Exterminator. Beat the Kobold leader. Did so. Done. Upgrade stones are plenty. And we also get 70 fish for this. Ugh. 70 fish is wonderful. Gain 5,000 resources off the land also gives me this. Oh, that's really great. Okay. I feel good about this. So now it's just a matter of jamming on until the animal beast boss. All right, so that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It looks like visitors can't find food anymore. I neglected the food thing too, so I'm going to have to do something about that. But I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. When we come back for the next one, I don't know, I might play for a bit just to kind of develop things a little further, trying to get my bank back up. It's going to cost me a lot to get the woodworker up and running because that lot is pretty expensive. So I'm going to let this play on until I can develop a bit of a bank, if you will. And when we come back for the next one, I'm hoping anyway that I can... Ooh, I can make some good food here. Look at this. Yeah, let's do some of these. Yeah, there you go. See, higher end food. So now they got lots of food. They shouldn't complain. But I'm gonna let you go. And when we come back for the next one, maybe the animal beast boss will be here. Possibly. I don't know. I might beat that. It's really not that eventful. Beating the bosses. You'd think beating a boss is very like a big deal, but in this game, because you're not actually the one defeating it, it's less of a deal, you know? I don't know, I'm kind of disappointed with the whole boss mechanic and that it's just another thing on the screen. I don't know, I'd like some sort of connection to it. I'd like to be able to see more things, but as the town keeper, I mean, this is how it goes. Look, there's a boss over here, go beat it. Yep, I beat it. Okay, cool, here's your money. That is the game. That is the gig. I am having some fun. I hope you guys are too. I have had somebody leave just now. Mystique. She was only CR 6. Apparently because there was no affordable food, she decided she can't possibly be a dual wielding machine. She couldn't possibly do this with us, because if there's just no food, then how could you, right? I guess. Take care, guys. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.